What's up, fight fans? This is Kirk DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Get this. Team Martin Bakole stated that they were ready and was offered the Deontay Wilder fight, but Deontay Wilder did not want that fight, and he chose Parker instead. And speaking to Boxing Social, Martin Bakole's trainer, Billy Nelson, said it was going to be a tough fight for Parker. And he said what he said about Parker, but this is what he said. He said, I got offered it. I was offered it, and we said yes. But he's obviously selected Parker. Those are the words of trainer Billy Nelson, trainer of Martin Bakole, and let me counterpunch. What does this mean? Martin Bakole or Joseph Parker? Is it a duck? Does it sound like a duck? Maybe a light swerve. I have no disillusions about him not fighting Martin Bakole at all. Why? Because Martin Bakole is not really known like Joseph Parker. He's not. And if you think he is, you're mistaken. You know nothing about heavyweight boxing. Is he dangerous? Hell yeah, he's dangerous. Why do you think he was lightly swerved? He was swerved because nobody really knew who he was. He's been linked to beating up guys and sparring and giving them a hard time, and AJ and Usyk and Joyce and, Daniel Dubois as well. So, and a lot of these guys are on the card. Well, Wilder, though, if you were Wilder handlers, why would you put him in there with Martin Bakole instead of Joseph Parker? Joseph Parker has just probably got his chin cracked open by Joe Joyce. You know what I mean? So for all we know, Joseph Parker could have damage as well. See, it was significant of Joe Joyce doing what he did simply because nobody else did it. But that doesn't mean, since he's cracked that door open on that chin door is still could still be open, right? So that was probably a better guess than someone like Martin Bakole that's hammering through people, and calling out everybody. Then, we've heard the rumors in sparring. I don't know. And he's a hard puncher. I think Martin Bakole punches harder than Joseph Parker. I just think Joseph Parker's more known. He's a former champion and he's better skilled. However, I don't think he's as dangerous as someone like Martin Bakole. I don't. So someone like Wilder would want to take on someone like that. An unknown guy, he gets battered by, that would be bad. You want to know exactly who you're in the ring with, So, and I think people on Wilder's side understand that, hey, why would we go in there against an unnamed banger like Martin Bakole when we could fight somebody with a name like Joseph Parker? So was it a swerve? Maybe a light swerve, but it was also a protection decision simply because we don't know how Wilder's chin is either. You remember what I'm saying? That Parker's chin is probably left wide open for someone else to crack it right back open, because it's probably already split. Your durability of how you get hit is very strange. That's why I'm really interested to see how Joe Joyce will do after Zilly Zangnan pieced him up real bad, and how he'll be able to take a shot. See, if Joe Joyce gets in his next fight and he gets hit with the same shot or get hit in the chin and he goes down, that means he's done. That means his durability is over with, okay? He's been exposed to the point that he can no longer take big shots. That may be Wilder, that may be Parker. So we don't really know. So since they don't know, because Robert Arlenius didn't hit him, why would you put him in there with somebody like Martin Bakole? Martin Bakole, a guy that works the jab, kind of plotting, fighter, and he fights on the inside. Wilder, I don't think Wilder would like that type of fight. So I believe there's a reason why they didn't want that particular fight. But promotional-wise, Joseph Parker's a better fight by name recognition anyway. So I don't think, even if they did, which more than likely they did a light swerve, they did a little ducking. But at the same time, Are you really mad because he didn't fight Martin McCauley over Joseph Parker? Really? I mean, so you can scream, yeah, I wanted that fight. A lot of people wanted a lot of fights. Danny Dubois didn't want to fight with Joseph Parker, right? Because Joseph Parker moves too much. So they got Jarrell Miller. And Jarrell Miller exposed him for that. Like, yeah, you were set to fight Parker, but you didn't want to fight him. And that really could have been the reason. So Danny Dubois didn't want Parker, but Parker was still, destined to be on the card, right? Because he's a part of that Queensberry, matchup. So what they did was, well, hey, we'll bring in Jarrell Miller, and then we'll give Wilder Joseph Parker, the two former champions. So everything worked out nonetheless, but guys like Martin McCauley's not on that fight. I would like to see Martin McCauley, fight someone like, let's see. Martin McCauley, I would love him to fight the Russian Arslanbek Markmadov. That would be nice. That would be a good fight. A very good fight. Or I get Caballero, Mark Demori, take him out and put Martin McCauley in. That would be one hell of a banger. You know what I mean? If we were going to have an expendable card like it is anyway, why not? Why not? But certain things don't happen the way certain people want them to. Unfortunately for Martin McCauley, he did not get on the card. You guys tell me what you think of Deontay Wilder's team picking Joseph Parker over Martin McCauley. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.